So the party has just started, and Father Noel comes to you with a proposal for a quest. A messenger to Hollyhock has gone missing in a small town named Devilshire. His name is Ray Engels. Surely, with your gifts and talents for discovering truth and finding people, you can find him and return him to Haven. Upon hearing that you will take this mission, he says, "Wonderful! I look forward to hearing upon your success." And he begins walking into the venue. You watch as people make their way into the Ardonian ballroom, and you notice masked figures staring at you. Their masks are ornate, covering half of their faces. However, the other half is covered by a black balaclava. As the music changes pace and the party picks up, they make their way towards you. What do you do?
Sounds like we're getting jumped.
I was just about to say, it sounds like they're coming up trying to do some stuff. I'm not sure what to do with that.
Do I have my weapon?
You don't have your weapons on you, no, considering that this is a birthday party for like a 7-year-old.
So do we try to defend ourselves with our bare hands, or do we run away?
I mean, do we really think they're about to murk us?
Yeah,
I mean, they waited until the party picked up to come our way.
they sussy, that's for sure. Is one of them like a clear leader?
Nope.
Do they look like they're gonna harm us?
I mean, they're kind of walking briskly towards you. You can't really tell if they're going to harm you or not.
But they're walking briskly.
It's just walking there. Menacingly. Can I cast a spell?
Yeah, what spell do you want to cast?
Fog Cloud.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You can cast Fog Cloud.
I do.
Why don't we just fucking dip? Now that we're all together, we shouldn't waste time.
Are we gonna jump off the balcony? Because they're cutting off our way off of the balcony.
What are you talking? Oh, they're coming from over here?
Right?
No, they're coming from inside the party. They're coming.
That's what I'm saying. We could literally just walk out.
This is like 7 stairs up. Like.
Oh, so we can just jump off of that.
Yeah, can I just jump?
Yeah. Can we?
So you jump off the railing and make your way to. Where are you going?
I would say I'm trying to
That's
get
a
to
good
my
question.
horse so I can get my equipment.
Your horses. Mm-hmm. Okay. You arrived on horses, so you can leave on those same horses, knowing it won't be the most stealthy, but it will get you out quickly. So you mount your horses and you suit up in your gear, and you make your way off the premises. The guards stationed at the gates pay you no mind as you escape. You're grateful that this party was held towards the Mountain of Emerald's Eye, which, if you feel so bold, you can look and find it on your map, because that means you are already relatively close to the border of the Ardonian Kingdom and the free cities of Domot, where Hollyhock and thus Devilshire are located. So you heading to Devilshire?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, because that's where the guy is, right?
Yeah, that's what Father Noel told you where the guy was.
And we got to go to there to get him.
So you travel for a long time, taking breaks in small towns along the way, and even stopping in Hollyhock in the Domot forest. You're close to your destination and luckily have not yet been followed. You make your way to a tavern after a long day of travel, which is strangely quiet despite the nature of business. "Welcome to the Bellowing Howl," the bartender says as she cleans a cup. There is a half-elven man sitting at the bar slumped over, but there aren't many other patrons in the bar. Our bartender, by the way, if I can remember how to...
Okay.
Maybe we should sit down and try to get some information or something of the nature.
I'd take a seat at the bar.
Okay. She goes, "You ordering something? Don't have much, but we got beer."
I'll take it.
Yeah.
She goes, "That'll be 2 copper pieces."
All right.
I'm going to pass on the beer.
Wow, boring.
You pass her 2 copper pieces and she hands you a beer and she says, Sorry that we don't really have any food. Our regular supplier has just up and vanished.
Interesting.
So did they quit their job or?
Well, hopefully not. I haven't seen him in a while. I tried writing to him, but I have yet to receive a response for my letters, and Devilshire ain't too far down the road, so I don't understand why I'm not getting a response.
We just so happen to be headed there.
Oh, wonderful. Well, maybe you could check in on my supplier for me while you're there.
Sure. What's his name?
His name is Bethel. He owns a grocery down there, and he sends me some supplies from his farm. But if you could check in on that, that would be excellent.
Sure.
And when she mentions Devilshire, the half-elf man who is like on the bar kind of like stirs, and he goes, "There's something going on in Devilshire. Don't know what.
My man faded.
But something," he says before passing the funk back out.
Damn.
Take it.
And then the bartender goes, "Yeah, actually, there was a man in the local jail from Devilshire. He just got put there recently. Can't understand a single thing he tries to say, but he screams like bloody murder."
I say we head down there and check out the scene. It sounds like something might not be right. What's going on with Devilshire? I mean, we're heading there anyway, but I guess we should proceed cautiously.
So it's late at night. You've traveled for like a long day. So she kind of looks at you and she goes, "It's been a while since we've had some customers. You know, without the food and everything, a lot of people don't want to come to a tavern without any food. But I can offer you some rooms. You look like you need a night's stay."
Yeah, that sounds good. How much is that going to run us?
5 silver pieces each, and we'll call it even.
All right.
And she shows you to your room, and she bids you good night. So, make a perception check for me.
Oh, heck.
Oh. How could you do this to us?
How can you make me perceive?
Damn.
Good rolls.
Look at y'all perceiving.
Okay. In the nightstand, kind of tucked back behind an extra pair of pillows, you notice a small, ornate mirror. And on the back of it, it has text that says, "Don't forget," scrawled crudely with like a knife.
Ah! I wanted to see what that does.
It's not a bad idea.
Do you want to detect magic?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna use detect magic on it.
No magic. None. No auras. No nothing.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
It is just a
Loves to see it.
normal mirror. So you fall into a pretty nice slumber.
Slumber.
Okay.
Sister, go.
So the next day, as you make your way to Devilshire, you encounter no problems. The town of Devilshire is a small, sleepy town that's usually known for supplying produce to Hollyhock.
Hey, yo.
The town is grouped towards the center, and farmland stretches out on either side. You notice that there aren't any people walking the streets, despite it being the middle of the day. Make a perception check.
Okay. Damn. Now, reality can be anything I want.
So, Malamonis, you notice a couple of things. You notice that there are some very, very faint drag marks in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like this.
Uh-huh.
You also get the feeling that something or someone is watching you.
Guys, do you see those drag marks? I have the feeling that something or someone is watching us.
Wow, that was pretty nondescript.
So you got a couple of buildings. This building here,
Okay.
which appears to be a house. You've got this building here, which has a swinging sign hanging on the outside that says the Laughing Fern. You've got some buildings over here. Most of them look like houses. What do you want to do?
Well, first off, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Check out the tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where the drag marks are coming, right?
I'm gonna stay with Mako. I don't think we should split up.
Yeah, especially after you just told us that you think someone's watching us. I don't think splitting up is a good idea.
All right. What's in this house?
It has a sign that says the Laughing Fern on it.
Okay.
You can assume it's not a house.
Can I try to see if the door is unlocked?
Yes.
Okay. I turn the knob.
A little bell dingles, and you are greeted by a small halfling woman.
Halfling woman. She's pretty.
Damn,
Beauty.
look at this deep fake
and
right
she
here.
goes-
Mark that mid part, bitch.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
She goes, "Well, good morning. How can I help you here at the Laughing Fern?" And you can see on the inside that it's a pretty standard. I mean, it's very small, but it's also a tavern. You see several battered shields hanging on the wall, and you see some hammocks in the common room. But besides that, there's a couple of tables.
Who is fucking
You only see two other people, some other ladies just chilling at the tables, and they turn and look at you, come in.
She seems to be acting like everything's normal. I cast Charm Person. Maybe she can tell us something or I don't know.
Ooh, she kind of shakes a little bit, as if she's shaking something off of her, and she laughs and she goes, "It's been a long time since someone's tried to use magic on me." And when she kind of gestures to herself, you notice that her right hand is missing.
Sorry about my friend there. We just are trying to get some information. We suspect that something unusual might be going on in this town. Is there anything that seems amiss lately that you've noticed?
No, it's just a pretty regular town. We don't really get much. And then she goes, "Hey, Melody!" And one of the ladies who's sitting at the table, who's kind of dressed in leather armor, kind of sits up. And the tavern owner goes, "Anything weird happening in town?" And Melody goes, "Not that I know of." And then the tavern owner goes, "Yep, just sweet old Devilshire. Can I help you with something? Get you some food, some drinks, anything?"
No, thank you. We're looking for someone.
"If I can't help you find a person here in Devilshire, I mean, you're not that big of a town, then what kind of tavern keeper would I be? Who are you looking for?"
Guys, what's his name?
Ray Engels and Bethel.
She thinks again and she goes, "No, can't say I've heard of either of those two. Sorry."
Bro, this is sus. This is imposter sus.
Can I try to see if she's lying?
I think that's Cap.
And typed.
Okay. Well,
That's
that's a
Cap.
D4.
Give me that.
26.
No.
She is telling only the truth. That she has never heard of these two people before.
Dang, I wish we had a description. We should have got a description of what they look like before we were like, okay, we'll find them,
I mean, she's telling the truth as she knows, right? You can't lie about something you don't know. It's possible she can be telling the truth and still giving us wrong information.
I see what you're saying.
She apologizes again and she says, "But hey, if you want to look for your friends, then I can offer you a room. We only have the one unless you want to sleep in the hammocks. It's down in the cellar and you can stay there for a discounted rate while you look for your friends."
We'll look around some and we'll come back later.
"Well, you know where to find me if you need me." What are you guys going to do?
Well,
Just be going door to door.
Can I follow the drag marks? Try to see where they lead?
Okay,
Sure.
as you leave, There was another girl who was sitting at the table. She jumps up. This is what she looks like.
Damn.
She's pretty.
Okay.
Goodness,
Deep
bro.
fake.
She jumps up and she kind of stops you at the door and she goes, "I'm sorry, do you have a moment? I don't mean to bother you, especially I overheard that you were looking for some people. You look like the type to adventure, and I need some help finding my goat and bringing him back to my house. Would you be willing to help me?"
Is the ghost named LeBron? Bro, this is some like Legend of Zelda level bullshit side quest.
I was about to say, this is giving very much Genshin Impact. You're just trying to find your sibling.
But what if she gives us? What if she gives us good
A bag of holding.
stuff?
Well, ask her what's in it for us then? Like,
Damn.
what do we have? What's in it? I mean, what are you offering for your goat?
"Oh, well, I don't have much. Maybe a gold piece or two."
I know y'all can't.
Now I feel bad.
Roki doesn't feel bad, but she does at the same time.
I think we should. I think we should help find her goat at least. Like, come on, guys.
Fine, we'll help her find the goat and tell her that she can just keep her stuff. Don't worry about it.
Nah, that won't be necessary.
You sound so pressed. You're so kind. "Well, it's a black goat with white spots, and he's got a red bow around his neck so that people know he's mine.
New party member? Black goat with white spots and a red bow? Question mark?
If you see him, just head back here, I guess. Or I could show you where I live and you could just tie him up outside."
What's its name? Like, does it respond to calls?
"Greg."
Let's go, Greg Champ.
Greg Jam.
HHH Greg, let's go. $49.
Panasonic Blu-ray.
She goes, "Well, then I'll wait here." And she sits back down and returns to her food.
Nah, if the goat wants to adventure with us, it's adventuring with us.
Yeah. Then we're gonna make it choose.
Yeah, we're gonna make it choose.
We're gonna roll a d6, and if it's even, the goat stays with us.
Aaron Yeager?
All right, so where are you going to go? What are you going to do? This is kind of a little bit more open worlder than we're used to. A small open world, but open world. So y'all can kind of call the shots here.
Okay, we've already been here, and we got all these other places to go. I kind of still don't think it's a good idea to split up because of what Malamonis told us about feeling that someone is watching us.
Yeah, well, I mean, with our sending
okay,
stones,
so
we might be
here-
able to split up.
Yeah.
It's not like late in the day, but it's heading towards noon and afternoon time.
Yeah.
So if you want to search within this time, I'd say that you get like 3 or 4 areas to search around before nightfall.
If we don't split up.
If you don't split up. But if you do split up, I'll say that you'll have like 2 to do each of your own. You can do 6 alone, where we do one at a time, or you can do like 4 all together.
I think we should go alone then.
Yeah, we have the sending stones to like communicate. I think we should search the least suspicious ones alone.
How
So
do
like regular.
you this least suspicious? They all look the same.
Well, some of them are bigger buildings. I think we should cover smaller buildings alone. So here is a small building. Basically, like not this. That's like on a big property. Maybe this building. Here. How many is that?
4.
Let's get 2 more. And actually, not this one. We're gonna do this one. Yeah. So how do we want to split these up? How about someone does these 2 houses, someone else does these 2 houses, and someone does the other 2.
That could work.
Okay. One of y'all mark these 2. Okay.
I want to try to see where these tracks go, and
Okay.
also find this
Well, if you
goat.
want to stay in this area, then why don't you do these 2?
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and mark those.
Okay.
Cool, that means that my stuff brings me to the town square, it looks like.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh.
So double
okay.
18.
Your foot catches, and you almost trip and fall, but you manage to right yourself before you do.
Cat
The
skill.
tripwire?
You
Like
look
cat
down at your
reflex.
feet, and you don't see anything. So who wants to go first? Who wants to volunteer to go first?
Okay, I'll go first. I say to the Sending Stone, Squad Papa Romeo, we have a detect magic situation. I repeat, we have a code 55.
Roger, Dodger. I'll be on my way.
We have a code 55 in the town square. I'm requesting backup from a detect magic user.
That's Wango Tango Mango. I'll be there shortly.
Are you following him?
Well, yeah. When I said Wango Tango Mango, I'll be there shortly. I went to go with him. What's all this about? Tech magic situation?
Okay, so I'm walking, right? I'm walking here.
Yeah.
I'm walking here.
Yeah.
And I trip.
Odd, really?
But then I look down and it's nothing.
It's nothing.
There's nothing.
So you think?
Yeah, it made me kind of suspicious.
That there's magic is what you're saying.
Because
I
you
think.
tripped over air.
Yeah, because you tripped over air.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't.
Magic,
I could not possibly trip over nothing.
Okay. I cast detect magic
So dexterous.
and I look at where he tripped. Do I see anything?
No, you don't see anything.
I hate to break this to you, Mike, but I think
I
you might
just-
have just tripped on nothing. There's no magic there.
Okay. I start walking this way.
Are you going first?
Me?
Yes.
You just
Yeah.
And are you walking towards this?
Yeah, I want to hit this building first.
Okay, then walk over there.
Okay.
Make another dexterity saving throw.
What is wrong with me?
tripping.
Oh my god.
Why are you tripping, Mako?
You trip again over seemingly nothing, and this time you kind of like stumble a little bit, but you right yourself. Okay, so you're searching that building. On the front of this building, it says B's Grocery. B, one letter. As you get closer, you can hear chickens, like, just fucking screaming and going crazy.
Okay, I guess I knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door, and the door just kind of swings open a little bit,
Oh,
and you
spoopy.
smell decay. That's
Okay.
all you really smell here as the door is kind of pushed open. Do you walk into the grocery?
I don't know, it's pretty stanky. I imagine I have kind of a sensitive sniffer. Fuck it, let's walk in there. I'm gonna hold my nose.
You walk in. Take 2 points of damage as you feel something swipe the side of your right arm.
I get my sending stone and I say, Squad Papa Romeo, we have a code 18 in B's Grocery. B as in Bravo.
That's 10 40 40 40. I'll be on my way.
Hate.
Guys, I don't even know what any of this means. What does that mean?
Just follow me, Miranda.
Okay, I'm coming.
I
Okay.
barge into the thing to see what's going on.
Okay, both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Dang, we all tripping?
Oh no.
Malmonis, you fall the fuck over. Roki, you save. You don't trip.
Roki, you can secure the entrance, and me inside are a wolf.
Okay.
It looks like the shelves have kind of been destroyed as if there were a tornado, and you see some blood splatters on the ground,
Oh.
but they're already dried brown. Malamonis, that creepy feeling you got as if you're being watched is way more intense now, to the point where Miss and Roki, you feel it as well.
Can I like get up, cast guidance, and
Yes.
like look around to see if I can see where it's
Yes.
coming from? Okay. What is that going to be? A perception check?
Yes.
So the thing that attacked me, can I see it?
18.
No. And Malamonis, you don't see anything strange aside from the destroyed shelves and the blood splatters and the decaying food.
Okay. I go into there.
Okay? Malamonis, take 2 points of damage as something grips at your left leg.
Damn.
What the heck is going on in there?
Okay.
Mist, you felt it, but as soon as you felt the pain, you suddenly feel like very winded as well.
Oh no, friends.
We're out of initiative right now?
You're out of initiative.
We gotta figure out what's
Can I try
attacking
to
us.
figure out what's attacking us?
I mean, you can try.
Also, I'm going to roll a DC 11 con save to see if that 2 damage broke my concentration on guidance.
Okay.
It did not.
Okay. What do you want to try to do?
Try to find out what just attacked me.
Like, what kind of damage is it doing to us?
Well, you can see that, like, it's not bludgeoning damage. And it's not piercing damage, so I guess it's slashing damage.
Can I cast Detect Magic and see if there's any, like, magical auras or anything around?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing. No magic in this sleepy town.
Can I look to see if there's leftover hair or, like, some type of footprints or anything that would give away that, like, some type of creature is attacking us?
I'm just going to tell you, you don't see any of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Squad Papa Romeo, let's regroup outside into DZ.
Well, it smelled like there is a decaying body in there. I want to at least figure out where that's coming from. That might be the guy that we're
I
trying
think
to
it's
find.
coming from in there.
If we can find his corpse, we might be able to find some clues on what's happening.
Now you're all together.
Yeah?
Do you still want to split up?
I think we should stay together.
Okay.
So is this where you're at right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
For now, I think we should stick to doing stuff in this area around the tavern.
Yeah.
So maybe not touch this side of town yet. I mean, we technically just did that one together, so, like, do we want to
Yeah,
just
so
do...
you have like 3 more houses.
Yeah, do we want to just do these 3?
Yeah, I also want to check the drag marks and see if I can find out where they lead.
You want to make a perception check?
Yeah, I have to get over there first. I also cast guidance because I stopped it when detect magic. Okay. Yeah, can I try to see where these tracks, if I can follow them to like an endpoint?
Yes.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
20.
You start following the tracks, and you see that they head towards B's grocery.
Oh my god.
Okay. Where did they come from? Were they coming from the tavern to the grocery?
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Somebody in there lying, bro.
I think someone got deleted, bro.
I think it's Miss Girl with the goats, but
Miss Girl with the goats.
that ain't none of my business.
While you are over here perceiving, roll another perception check for me.
Okay. 11.
Okay. You see a goat hanging out
Hey.
over here. It's a black goat
Yeah.
with white spot
Yeah.
and a red tie around its
Yo.
neck.
Wow.
Guys, I think that's the
Hold on,
goat that
hold
she
on.
was talking about.
Is this goat in like a stable-like area right now?
Yes.
He's like right here, yeah.
Didn't she say she lost her goat? So why is her goat in a stable? You don't
Yeah, that's
find
a good
lost
point.
goats in stables.
That's what I'm saying. It would have
I
had to
mean,
like made its way into somebody like
That's
somebody might
sassy.
have stole it, yeah. Or it like, yeah.
See there? I told y'all to leave her and that goat alone. Y'all didn't listen. You can go tell her we found her goat.
Right.
I'm not very inclined to go in there and get sick goat myself after y'all got mysteriously hit with something in B's grocery.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we'll just not this time.
Yeah, I mean, I can take the go back.
You gonna take it without asking these people if you can take it?
Yeah.
Don't think that's a good idea. I
Yeah.
think you should say, hey, do we have
Hey.
a girl name What's her name?
She didn't give you her name.
I'll see now. That ain't her goat,
Let's
dog.
see.
Should we not? I think. Okay.
Cut the cameras. That is not her goat.
I'm gonna knock on this door right here.
Okay. You knock on the door. You receive no reply.
I'm like looking some
Well, we have
windows.
a warrant, so we can break in there and kill them and
You're
shit.
gonna break into their house? Can we look at some windows and see if there's anybody home?
Yes. You look in the windows and you like do a little cupping your eyes, kind of peering into the house, and you see a neat home for two, but no one's inside. And as you pull away from the window, you see this face behind you.
Yeah?
It is pale with sunken black sockets for eyes and a dripping mouth.
I punch it.
Punch this ethereal being.
I punch it.
You turn around and you swing at nothing, and you forget why you were punching in the first place.
I want to leave.
Agent Sierra, what seems to be the problem?
That was weird.
Code 19?
No, I thought... Nothing, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anybody in the house. Maybe
Are you
we
sure?
should...
Let me take a look.
You take
Let me look in there.
in the window.
Mm-hmm.
You see the same little neat house. No one's inside. You don't see anything in the window.
Looks like you were right, Agent Sierra. Good work.
So, I'm gonna jump this fence.
God.
Okay?
Right? I'm gonna...
Even gonna let you make a check for that because it is a short fence.
Okay.
You jump in the fence and the pigs that are in there see you and start screaming, squealing hungrily for food. Their buckets are empty.
They're hungry? You said they were squealing for food?
They haven't been fed for maybe like a day or two. Couple days.
Shout over the fence. It seems like the people that live here haven't been at this house for about a day or two. The goat's still in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I pick it up and like throw it over my shoulder, right?
Okay.
And I jump back over the fence. I'm gonna start walking back toward the tavern.
Okay. You are heading into afternoon territory. So you head back to the tavern. What are you doing in the tavern?
I go to the lady and I'm like, we found your goat, but it seems kind of odd. Where exactly do you live? Could you show us your house?
Oh, certainly. I'm so glad you found my goat. And she stands up from the table. You notice that she's like the only patron now. It's just her and the bartender here. And she leaves to begin showing you where she lives. And she leads you to this house right here.
We found the goat in the stable behind this house right here. And I point to it. Have you seen the people that live there in a while? It seems like I haven't been at the house for at least a day or two.
Well, that's Chance's house. He kind of ran out of here real quick, like a while ago, running and screaming out of town like some sort of madman, and we all were very shocked. He doesn't really speak much, but I'm glad you found my goat, even if it wasn't his stable. That's really strange.
Yes, that's pretty odd. Is there any more occurrences of people running out of the town and screaming, or is Chance the only one?
No, just Chance. We haven't seen him in a couple of days, though.
Any idea where he ran to?
I mean, he ran north, so the only place I could imagine he ran to was Hollyhock.
I think I might go over to his house and investigate. You think something might be amiss?
A minute?
No, we meant a foot, not a miss. A mister, if you will.
Yes, what she said.
I understood what you meant, silly. I just meant in my whole life living here, I've never seen anything weird happen here. I mean, Chance living here has been a little weird, you know, with... Oh, I guess you don't know. He's deaf. And so he doesn't speak much. But besides him kind of running out of town all crazy, like, nothing weird has happened since I've lived here, so I wonder what you could possibly think would be amiss.
We went over to B's Grocer just now. We were attacked. The entire inside of the building is ransacked.
No one ever goes in that building.
What is it
cast charm
used for?
person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Please.
Oh!
damn.
Let's go!
She's charmed.
Hello, friend. How are you doing?
It's been so long since I've seen you. How are you doing?
Oh, great. Life's just been really, really moving along. Anyway, yeah, so, I heard some strange stuff's been going on in the hometown, with people running away screaming. Oh, you think that's a little weird?
Oh, yeah. I think it's weird. I think we all thought it was weird, but it's Chance, he's just a little weird.
What, so someone can't hear and they're weird? The fuck is up with that, you bigot?
Clip that! Clip that!
Oh my god.
You don't think that, anyone running out of town would probably be from something weird, though? I wonder what would cause someone to just up and run away screaming from the place they called home their whole life.
She looks off to the side as if she's thinking, and she goes, now that I think about it, I guess that is a little weird. All of my animals have been acting really strange lately. If he was in the other stable, I'm sure he just jumped the fence. You know how goats are. But no, they seem nervous.
You said that no one ever goes into B's grocery. Why is that? Are their products just not good?
You ask her that question, and you notice her right hand just starts twitching, just kind of spazzing out a little bit. And she goes, oh, I don't know. It's just never been a place that we go to.
Where do you go for groceries then?
I don't know. I just go to the tavern to eat, I guess. And she looks really confused, and like her eyebrows are furrowed as if she's trying to figure it out, and her hand just keeps twitching. And then she kind of grabs it with her left hand, and she's like, I don't know. Maybe we can stop with this.
I'll let you go. I know you must be having to get back to the tavern for lunch.
Yes. And she opens her door to her house, this one, I will remind you. And she kind of tosses her goat in, and then she closes the door, and then she heads back to the tavern.
We can just probably go into her house.
Okay.
Let's knock. Let's make sure the goat doesn't answer the door, because things are weird around here.
You knock, and no one responds, but you hear a dog barking.
Is the door unlocked?
Yes.
Okay, let's open the door then.
Okay. The dog darts out between your feet and is just barking up a fucking storm, and it stops right here, and it just begins growling before it whimpers and runs off north.
Puppy.
What was
oh my
it?
god, we just lost her dog.
Growling at what? Like what direction?
Nothing. Like this direction.
That's where I tripped ish.
Okay, is a goat in there still?
Yes.
Okay. I pick it up, throw it over my left shoulder.
Greg, you fun.
I want to go check out where the dog was barking.
Yeah, watch your step, I say.
Do I see anything out of the
Or
ordinary?
you don't see him either.
You should check out the well, I say.
Yeah, can I check that out? See anything suspicious?
You don't see anything suspicious.
Okay.
Did you search her house when you went in?
No, I didn't. I just picked up the goat and walked back out.
Why are you holding the goat?
Because, what if it gets attacked in the house? We don't know what's going to happen to it.
So there were also, chickens and cats in her house. Yeah, they're going fucking batshit. She said that her animals have been acting nervous, You also see that she has a giant mirror that is kind of facing towards the front of the... Are you casting Good Berry?
I am. I cast it and I feed it to a chicken and see if it calms down.
It doesn't want to eat.
It doesn't want to eat. Wow, okay.
Said there was a mirror?
Mirror.
Okay, can I check the back of it?
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything on the back of it?
You don't see anything on the back of it.
Okay, checking it out, I'm that's weird.
You look in the mirror, and in the window, looking through the window, in the mirror, because the mirror is facing the front of the house where there's a window, you see that same pale face.
Same?
With the black eye sockets.
You say that as if I've saw it before.
Oh!
The fuck are you talking about? I turn around, I'm guys, look, there's something in the window. And I point to it.
What are you talking about?
But there is something in the
mirror.
Okay, I hand it to you.
Alright, I look in the mirror, I aim it at the window.
Can't see anything.
Yeah, there's nothing there, not even in the mirror.
I swear I saw something. It was...
You forgot that you saw it.
Oh, I guess it was nothing then, never mind.
Yeah, here you go. You might need one of these. You're probably getting hungry. Hand you a good berry. I pop one of them too. They're pretty good.
1 hit point back. Those were good. Do you have any more of those?
I actually have 7 more, so here, you can take one.
Okay, I'm gonna eat another one.
Yeah, me too, actually. This shit busting, bro.
The toe curl and everything, bro. Damn. Only we knew what these animals were trying to tell us. It seems like they're all inconsolable. Even the pigs outside were going crazy.
All right, you get 2 more houses. Where do you want to search?
That's my vote, because it's close to the tavern.
Okay.
And maybe one of these two.
Well, which one do you want to do first? This one? This one?
Yeah, let's decide between one of these first. I feel like this house is there's something over there, right? The dog was barking at this. Maybe we should do this house.
Okay.
There's something in front of this house, right? Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, everything in this town is weird. Let's head behind this house to here.
You're going around the back of the house.
Yeah, so we can get to this one.
Oh, I see. You're trying to avoid
Papa Golf
going
Bravo. We are approaching house 11. That is 1-1. Over.
This is a stable, and you see many a horse in the stables.
Yeah, how are they doing?
And they're a little spooked. Tending to the horses, you see a youth.
Why are all these models here in bumfuck nowhere?
The youth looks at you and says nothing.
I'm how you doing?
I'm fine.
Have you seen anything weird going on in this town lately? There's been some strange things going on, and we're trying to investigate around town. Have you seen anything like that?
They go back to kind of brushing out one of the horses, and they go, no, I haven't really seen anything.
Well, your horses seem a little bit spooked. Why do you think that is?
They kind of look a little confused, and they go, yeah, I really don't know why that is. They've been like this for a couple of days. Do you need a horse?
Who said I didn't?
I'm quite fine.
Well, if you didn't have any more questions, I'd like to return to my work, please.
Alright, girls. What's the last building we want to do? Shall we do building 11?
Yeah.
It has a target right on the front for me to practice with.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Alright, last stop of the day at the church.
As the sun is getting lower and lower, you stop at the church.
This was a horrible idea. We're going to be at the church at night.
The concentric circles hanging out above the door. You make your way into the church, and you see that it is a small, kind of one-room building that has pews in it and a podium towards the front. By the dust collecting on everything, it is evident that service hasn't been run in a while. There aren't any books or anything, but you do see a man praying at one of the pews. And he's just oh, please, other, please, I beg for your forgiveness. I never meant to. Please let me atone for my sins. And he's just frantically praying to the other.
Oh, he guilty. He done did something.
Yeah, I whispered to him, like, hey, we should have, like, a fake confession thing so we can hear what he did.
That's mean. No.
Let's do it.
Come on,
Roki and Mist are the most chaotic ones.
Guys!
I think you would fit in better. Just, like, say, like, all rise for something, something. I think you would fit in better as, like, a clergy member.
You don't think the clergy member would fit in best as the clergy member? I mean...
Well, you don't want to do it, so, you know.
I think you guys are like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Well, do you want to do it or not?
No.
Okay, then why do you over here being like, I'm the best at it? And we're all saying this out loud, by the way.
I'm just, I don't know, I just want...
The man turns around at your whispering and talking and wipes his tears from his face and goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Were you needing this space?"
No, we were just talking amongst ourselves. I'm sorry. Did we disturb you?
"Oh no, I was just praying to the other." And you notice that his leg starts kind of shaking, like jittery shaking.
What's wrong with your leg there?
He kind of looks at it and he goes, "Oh, not again." And he claps his hands together and he begins praying to the other that the other takes away these trembles and the shakes, and that if something is possessing him, that it be cast out from him.
I go up and I'm like, I couldn't overhear, but you were praying for protection against evil spirit that you think is possessing you. We've been seeing a lot of strange things in this town. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
I know what it is. They're stand users.
I think this might be the work of an enemy stand.
No, the trembling just started a few days ago, and I haven't been able to get it to stop. So I
Have you
come
been
here.
eating enough bananas?
Will that help cure me?
But of course, potassium in bananas helps.
What's potassium?
Oh, right. Never mind. I just handed like a good berry and be like, here, taste this.
Potassium, Marcos? What are you talking about?
What is anything? What are we but humble servants of the other?
Oh, you're so correct. And he pops the good berry in his mouth and swallows it.
Yeah, you swallow that fucking good berry.
I feel much better now. Thank you so much.
We, got into this town today. We're looking for a missing person. Actually, persons. Plural.
In Devilshire?
Yeah, their names are... What are their names, guys?
Ray and Bethel.
And Bethel.
Yeah, what she said. One of them supposedly works in the grocer. But when we went there, it was completely ransacked. And when we talked to the villagers about it, it almost seems like they can't recall ever getting groceries there, even though it's the only grocer in town, we'd assume.
Alright, so where do you get your groceries, good sir?
Yeah, where do you get your groceries?
Well, I provide most of what I need for me and my wife by myself with our farm.
You don't think you'd ever need to go to the grocery store for any groceries?
I don't recall having to ever have gone to a grocery, and I don't recall anyone named Ray or Bethel. But if I hear about them, I'll definitely let you know. So the sun is sinking below the horizon.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I think we need to go to our room.
I don't know. I feel like...
Girls, I have an idea. How about we search the town at night?
Yeah, but that actually might be a good idea. I'm in for that too. I think there might be some danger in the town, and I feel like going to sleep might put us in a bad spot. This entire time, I felt that something's watching us. I don't know if it's safe for us to go to sleep.
I don't think it's safe for us to stay.
But we need to figure out what's going on with this town. We don't want to just leave them.
Well, everyone seems to not know anything about B's grocery, even though it's clearly there in the only grocery store. Everyone we've asked about Bethel and Ray, they don't know anything about them. They don't know anything about this grocery store. You guys came out of the grocery store with scars on you that you didn't have before you walked into the grocery store. I mean, I don't know where else we could look unless we went around the back side of the grocery store.
Yeah, I think we need to figure out where the
What about
corpse
this
is.
building on the same property, right next to the grocery?
It is nighttime. I mean, y'all been casting spells left and right. So, if you don't want to sleep here for obvious reasons, that's fine. But you'll need to make your way someplace where you can sleep.
We can't search this place at night?
I guess I can let you search it at night. However, I do want to put a stopping point to this session.
I'm in for searching it at night. What do you guys think?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So we
That's okay.
tabling this and
Yeah.
saying till next week?
Yeah, I think at night, I think we might find something out.